We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Ready now, Joe Panik. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight. For Toronto, the second baseman.
First offering on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Ranging back is Pilar. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. It's a solo home run for Joe Panik. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Right out of the gates right there. He's not wasting any time. First batter of the game, not normally known for his pop, but he got every last stitch of that one.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Rodriguez has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
That is third.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Bichette stands at second with no outs. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe Panik is someone I'm excited to see. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s, and even 20 home runs and 43 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So digging in now, Rowdy Tellez. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. From the stretch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Tellez Just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's just 2 for 9. He's also driven in 5 runs. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Ground ball right side. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Trent Thornton gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Andrew Benintendi will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. And there's 1 gone to start the night. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry it through this month as well.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 13 home runs, and he's driven in 45. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. Line drive to center field. Fisher is there. 2 gone.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Martinez A 32-year-old veteran. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
A bouncer to the left side. Drury fields it cleanly. On to Panic, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 1-0. Striding in to Oscar Hernandez, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
The 1-2. Hit to third. Bogaerts has it. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. No home runs as of yet, and a couple RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. Drury stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Nobody out, runner on first. Got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. One-0 count. Here it is.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-2.
2 ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First and second now, 1 man out. Ball and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Joe Panik. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Striding in for Boston, Michael Chavis, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the 1st out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at Joe Panik. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
Here now is Rafael Devers. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Fisher is under this one. And that's out number 2.
Batting set, the second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Bo Bichette. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Now a a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it bangs off the monster. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Rowdy Tellez goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. As a look, now the pitch. Teoscar Hernandez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Brandon Drury will bat next as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Here's the pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Fisher is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting ninth.
So with one out, a reminder that MLB The Show is your home for Boston Red Sox baseball all season long as you take a look at what's coming up here for the Sox in the week ahead. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the
A
plate.
fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Hernandez is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin Hall.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's tarrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Derek Fisher the next to bat.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now that's second baseman, Joe Panic.
Into the box, Joe Panic, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Bounce to first. Reined in. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Jays are out in front 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 14 on the season, and the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter.
Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 29 homers and 82 runs batted in. 1-0 count. Here it is. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
As a look, now the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
To 2-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Tellez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey.
2 out with the man at first. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. We're through 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Gurriel.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to count. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup. Standing in now, Rendell Grichuk. Popped him up.
And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. We'll see the former MVP Dustin Pedroia when we get back. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1, well below the zone. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Fisher's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Into the corner and slicing foul. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Rowdy Tellez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 44.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, there's another mistake right there. That pitch was intended to be on the outside corner, but it ended up in the middle of the plate.
Yeah, he's lucky he's getting this one back, Dan. You miss your spot by 2-3 feet like he did right there. This ball should have been driven even further.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. High in the air out to center field. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Ready once again, Brandon Drury. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Drury has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, JT.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hernandez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Now in the box, Danny Jansen. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
At all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Darwin Hernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Darwin Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Joe Panik.
Next to bat for Toronto, Joe Panik. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Lined into right, a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
At the plate, Bo Bichette, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
2-2.
And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Now batting, Lourdes Gurriel, trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
And that misses, ball one.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The run scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. Men on third with 2 down. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Red Sox 1. Standing in, Michael Chavis. 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out.
First baseman, Michael Chavis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-1 count. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. The throw into second.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Panic. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Anthony Bass will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Anthony Bass.
Dustin Pedroia will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. He's set, now the pitch. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Pitch is a ball. And he will get back to third here, and that was nearly a disaster. Here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Looking at his career totals, Pedroia has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gurriel onto the grass. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now.
Next for the Red Sox, the catcher,
Stepping up now, Christian Vasquez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First delivery to him on the way. Left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Red Sox 2. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
number 44.
Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Pilar. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Barnes playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Vasquez. And the throw is in time. Hernandez is retired, 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 3.
Riding in once again, Brendan Drury. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Pilar's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they still lead this one 4-2. The pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1. Pitch on the way. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ready on 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Now batting, right fielder, Kevin Pilar.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kevin Pilar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Right to him. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Two out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And now pitch on the way. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Digging in once again, Danny Jansen. No hits to this point.
Number 9,
Heath Hembry enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, and he can't hang on. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Payoff pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Pilar's there. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Joe Panic.
Joe Panic will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. This is line to left. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette, and he's working on a 3-double game right now. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out with a man at first. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Nope. Ball
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Hit in the air to center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Nothing further in the Toronto ninth. Last chance for the Red Sox. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Ken Giles comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And striding forward, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Fastball well outside. Giles, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Up top, it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Inside with the slider, 3-0. Now here's the pitch. And that is the start they were looking for. Down by 2 as that misses for ball 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1-0 pitch on the way. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Hot shot down the line. Rurik loves it to panic covering. Back to first, a ninth-inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Chavis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Yup, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He is going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
Giles is ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
4-2 the final score tonight. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trent Thornton earns win number 4 on the season. Eduardo Rodriguez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Ken Giles wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Red Sox,